Hi YouTube, so I decided to do a video on the whole Boxy Luxe fiasco that happened this morning. Basically, I know you've probably been hearing me talk about this for weeks about how worried I was that the site would crash or something and that I wouldn't be able to upgrade to Boxy Luxe, and I was right. That's exactly what happened. I was supposed to get up at 9 to, or well, before 9. Like basically, you were supposed to get the link in your email at 9 a.m. and then you could sign up for the upgrade to Boxy Luxe. So I set my alarm, and actually I ended up staying up. Like my baby got me up early in the morning. He kept me up late at night and he got me up early in the morning. So I got him back to bed and I was like at like 5 o'clock, and I was like, okay, I'm not going back to bed because I don't want to miss this. So I stayed up like the most of the night because I didn't want to miss it. At 9 o'clock on the dot, I went to my email. It wasn't there. Like the link wasn't there. So I refreshed. Still didn't show up. So I had heard somebody say before that if you go to the site itself, that you can just hit the upgrade option when you go to my account. So it was okay at about, so it was like 9:01 when I did that. So I was doing it and just the site was just crashing over and over and over again. I tried for an hour and 15 minutes, which I know is absolutely pathetic of me, but I tried for a full hour and 15 minutes or more to just refreshing and just trying over and over again. And people were getting through and some people were not. And then some people were being waitlisted, and then people were being waitlisted as early as like 9:04. I was seeing like somebody got waitlisted at 9:04. And then even after people were getting waitlisted at like early out, like just a few minutes after 9, um there were other people who were actually getting the box at like 9:45. I saw somebody who got the box at 1:45. So some people were being put on the wait list at like 9:05, and then some people were actually getting the box at in the afternoon. It was so crazy. Like, and I feel bad for Yosef because I know like he actually does care. And like he said in his video, he's like, I'm gonna have a heart attack when I'm 50. I'm gonna die of a heart attack because he said like this actually means something to me, and getting all these messages and stuff has stressed me out so bad. And then he said that he actually canceled their celebration party because they just felt so bitter and upset. And so it's somebody who actually really cares, and I think that him and the people at BoxyCharm are really good people. I think they're genuine, and I feel bad. I saw a lot of people just like tearing them up about it, but that's just never really been my style. And I was just like, I try to think of things like you never know what's going on. You never know what the whole story is. So I try to be as understanding as possible with these things. And I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings that was working for BoxyCharm or anything. So like I didn't post anything. I didn't post any angry comments or anything like that. And I just kept it in perspective, like, okay, it's not a big deal, it's okay. Like I was so upset for like the first hour, but then I just was like, okay, I just need to realize, I need to put this in perspective, and I did. And it was just like, okay, it's over. It's not a big deal. This means nothing. So then I looked at it. Basically, they did like a full review or a full reveal of what's going to be in the Boxy Luxe. So if you were fortunate enough to get the Boxy Luxe, then what you will be receiving is the Pretty Vulgar palette, the Nightingale palette. You'll be receiving either a Lara Geller blush or a Galactic Skin Glow duo. You'll be getting the Ojitos eye brush trio set. You'll be getting a lippy from either Lorac, Hank and Henry, or Violet Voss. You'll be getting a Luxie foundation brush. You'll be getting the Sol de Janeiro glow oil. Oh my gosh. That's what I wanted so bad. That and the other thing I wanted so bad, which is the Juice Beauty moisturizer. It is stem cellular anti-aging moisturizer and or serum. Get one or the other. There's a Smashbox priming water. Man, I really wanted that. And then there's 3 more things. What were the other things? Oh, there was like a hair care product or something in there. Like I couldn't tell what it was, so I'm not sure what that is. But then the other 2 items were, there was a tote bag that says "Totes a Charmer," which I don't talk like that, and it's just too plain of a tote bag. It wasn't anything I was excited over. I probably wouldn't have used it just because like I would have felt kind of dorky wearing something that says totes on it. I mean, but of course, you could use it for anything, whatever. And then the other item was a pink with white polka dots, like fuzzy hair bow thing. It's like holds your hair like out of the way whenever you're washing your face and stuff like that. So that's useful. And Joseph had actually like he wore that in a picture a couple of months ago. And he was like trying something new or trying something out or something like that. And people were like, "Oh my God, is that gonna be in a BoxyCharm?" And then people from BoxyCharm were like, "No, it's not gonna be in BoxyCharm," but it ended up being in the Boxy Luxe. Okay, so but if you're getting the regular BoxyCharm, then just as a reminder, you will be getting the Pretty Vulgar palette, the Night Shadow. Why I was gonna say that? No, Nightingale palette. A Lippy by Violet Voss, Lorac, or Hank and Henry. The Lara Geller blush or the Skin Glow Duo by Galactic. The Ojitos eye brush set, and one more mystery item. We don't know what that is yet, but I hope that it is something wonderful because oh my gosh, if we got something from Sol de Janeiro, that would make me so happy, because what I was so excited about getting in the Boxy Luxe was the Sol de Janeiro Glow Oil and the Juice Beauty Moisturizer. I am so sad that those aren't in there, that I'm not going to get those. I couldn't even get on the wait list. Like I kept refreshing the page, and like people were saying they got waitlisted. I was like, I can't even get on the wait list. And then finally, like around 6 o'clock, I tried again. I was like, I don't even know why I'm trying this again, but I want to make sure that I get on the December wait list at least. And then it finally said, I finally got a confirmation, because I guess at that point the site was working more normally, probably because a lot of people had given up at that point. But it said that like, congratulations, you're on the December wait list. So I hope that means that I will for sure get my December Boxy Luxe, and that they won't sell out, and that is my reserved spot. And that's what Yosef said. But again, there's been times that Yosef has made a video, or somebody else from BoxyCharm has made a video to clear things up, and it seems like it just sows more confusion, because there's been so many times they've gone back and forth on things. Again, like I really don't want to criticize, because I have no idea how to run a business. I have no idea how to especially something of that magnitude. And so, like I said, I tried to put myself in their shoes. It really is not that old of a company. And, I just try to be understanding. But it seemed like I'm really disappointed that they didn't plan this better than, like, after they had learned how things went with the limited edition box back in November of last year. That box I wasn't interested in, so I never tried to get it, but just like apparently the same thing happened with that, and people lost their minds about it on social media. So I'm just surprised that they were not more prepared this time. But who knows, maybe it really was that many people that they just did not expect it to be that many. Because I saw a lot of people complaining about like the Boxy Luxe. They're like, that looks like crap. What is this? Like, this is just junk. Way to go, BoxyCharm. You were going downhill, So I was just like, okay, maybe there's not a whole lot of people who are actually going to be trying to sign up for it. So I felt like my chances were pretty good. So yeah. Anyway, that was disappointing. Oh well, move on. I had a wonderful unboxing today of coffee and stuff from Burial Grounds Coffee. I'm putting up a video about that. So that really lifted my spirits today. And, like I said, you got to keep things in perspective. In the end, it's just makeup, And I know that we're passionate about it. We love it. And it makes us feel really happy and stuff. And I understand. It stinks just, especially since so many of us, most of us are hardworking. It's just nice to have something little for yourself, and sometimes it can just be really disappointing when you think you have a reasonable, expectation, and then it, fizzles out. But oh well. Okay, so another interesting thing I found out today, whenever I got that email that confirmed that I was going to be waitlisted, it said, we don't want to leave you with nothing. I'm sorry, I am so distracted because I got glue on my hand. I got super glue on my hand when I was trying to make a Halloween decoration yesterday, and it's just now kind of coming off. Okay, anyway, but it said that it gave us 2 spoilers for October, so that's exciting. One is a mascara by It Cosmetics, and it's called Superhero. I can't remember if it's Superhero or Supergirl. I think it's Superhero mascara. And the other spoiler they gave us is an exclusive Pure and BoxyCharm face palette. So I'm excited to see what that's going to be. There's a lot of colors in it because they showed, like in the picture they showed, it was like a box and they had like all these different little circles, and 3 of the circles showed the colors. So there was like a fuchsia for like a blush. There was like, and there was like a dark contour shade maybe, and like a light contour shade maybe. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell what those were. They were like browns though. And then all the other colors were like not shown, but it said that they would be revealing more colors soon. So I'm kind of excited about that. Okay, well, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.